How's it going, guys? Welcome to TechMen Gaming. My name is Andy, and today I'm going to go over the basics of redstone mechanics, so stay tuned. Okay, and we're back. So, basics of redstone mechanics. So, let's kind of get started. First of all, let me clear my hotbar here. Alright, so to get started in redstone, your first you're going to need is, well, you're going to need a source, a power source for your redstone. So go ahead and get some redstone. You're going to need a power source. Now, a power source could be a pressure plate, it could be a redstone torch, it could be a block of redstone, a lever, a button, etc. So I'm going to use a lever. So I dropped that. Let me pick that back up. So very, very simple concept. So you just lay a track, and you have a nice track here of your redstone, and you have the power source there. Now, when you want to activate it, flick that. Now the redstone, imagine it having an electrical current, but you can actually touch it and not get harmed. Redstone's very similar to alternating current, which is a way electricity can travel, and in that there's no positive and negative connections. It's just one steady, just one line, just one going in to whatever you need it. So a redstone lamp, for example, so let's turn that off, and a redstone lamp at the end would be activated by the current of redstone flowing through the redstone wire that we had laid down previously. Another example is a piston. You set a piston there, not like that, but facing another direction. You set a piston there, and it'll activate the piston. Now these are blocks that'll show that they are getting a redstone current. Now there are some blocks that don't show. For example, droppers. You can hear it, but they don't show it. Nothing in their appearance changes to show that they're receiving the current, but you can hear it. So, another thing, note blocks. Now, in their appearance, they don't change at all, but you do hear it, just like I said in the dropper. You do hear that. I might have particles off. If you have particles set to all, I do, yes, so you do see it right there. You see the note coming up. So I guess that could count as an appearance factor, that you can, as appearance, that you can actually see that the object is receiving the current. Doors, you can obviously see these are receiving current. Now iron doors and wooden doors work alike, except for, well, you know that iron doors need redstone to open, so you can just use redstone. And it's a very basic uses of redstone. The possibilities are endless, but let me change my power source block. So this is a block of redstone, and this is emitting redstone current. So right when I place that down, it activates the wire. There's no turning it on, there's no turning it off. It's going to constantly be activated. Going back here, if I place a redstone lamp there and I put a button here and I activate that, it'll activate not only the lamp is receiving the current from the button, so there's no wire that needs to be in between them, but it's also passing through the lamp and on out behind it. And you can see that if you take stone and you place stone right here and more redstone going out the other way, that it doesn't pass through like that. But what you can obviously do is you can put it over. Another thing you can do is, say you have it set like this. If you do that, you need a repeater. Sorry for that. You need a repeater right here, and you hit that and it'll activate through the block. Now redstone current can't travel through any transparent block. So if the block has some transparency to it, for example, ice, glass is a big one. Any type of glass for that matter. It also can't travel through these walls. It can't travel through fences. I don't believe it can travel through the stairs at all. It might be no. Yeah, it can't travel through the stairs. So whole blocks are the only blocks that redstone can travel through. But for redstone to travel through it, you have to have a repeater. And like what happened earlier, I'd been working with a lot of other uses for redstone, and I totally disregarded this, but you do need a repeater there. So do not forget the repeater. If something isn't working, make sure if something isn't working and you have a setup like this, make sure you have the repeater there. That's important, or else the redstone signal is not going to travel through. So, alright, so let's kind of get into some of the other things now. A timer. So you'd take the redstone repeater, which creates a redstone tick. So this repeater here has a tick of 1 tick, and excuse me, I believe that a redstone tick specifically happens every 0.1 second. So every 0.1 second that's happening. Now you can set this up to 1. So right now, when you place it down, it's already going to delay it by 1 tick, which is 0.1 second. But you can set it up from 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 4 ticks. So as you can see, it took just a very short amount of time, but it did eventually appear there. And this is where you'd use you'd utilize the ticks for a timer. So when you set up the timer, you're basically just looping it around, and you're going to set it to the maximum amount of ticks. You can place a lever down, and when you hit it really fast, the redstone will just go around like a timer. And you can have it flash a light if you really wanted to, like that. You could have it dispense items. You could have it even push a piston head out, like that. There are a lot of uses for these redstone timers. You can make, I mean, if you want to really get into it, you could make a clock with these redstone timers. Now there are other ways to make redstone timers rather than that that take up just a little bit less space. But for now, this is just a basic video, a very, very basic video for people that just have never used redstone before. A very basic video. So I'd like to take a minute to say thank you to all my subscribers, and I do know I only have 10 subscribers, but I'd like you guys to know that really means a lot to me that you guys had subscribed to my YouTube channel. And for anyone watching this video, I'd like to thank you sincerely. Thank you for watching this video. Tell your friends about this video. If you have a buddy that is like, man, I've never used redstone, I'm not sure how to get started, say, hey, I know a dude on YouTube. He did a video over basic redstone. Maybe you should go check it out. Kind of spread this a little bit. I'd really appreciate that. But I do appreciate all the support I've been getting now. So I'd like to say thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.